Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unpack exactly how the actions we take right now, literally in this very moment, are building the complete architecture of our future. We're going to break down how you can stop waiting around and start actively creating the life you actually want.
Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. I know, it sounds super straightforward, right? But honestly, it's the foundational bedrock of everything we're covering today. Think about it. We spend so much time projecting into the future, making these grand, sweeping plans for tomorrow, that we totally forget tomorrow is exclusively constructed from the raw materials we lay down today.
Section 1. The myth of tomorrow. Why waiting for the perfect time is a trap.
So, there's this really common misconception that success requires massive, superhuman leaps. But in reality, every single great achievement starts with just one small step. It's not about taking a giant leap at all. It's entirely about consistent, present-moment effort. The perfect time is right now. I mean, how often do we catch ourselves saying, "Oh, I'll start when work calms down," or "I'll pursue that idea when the timing is just right"? Spoiler alert, there's absolutely no magical perfect time waiting for you in the future. Waiting is just a trap that keeps you stuck. Immediate action, no matter how small or imperfect, is what's absolutely necessary to move forward.
Section 2. The Mountain Climber Approach. Visualizing the path to success.
When you look at a towering mountain from the ground, it seems completely impossible to scale all at once, doesn't it? Well, that is exactly how our biggest dreams can feel. So, how do you conquer a mountain? I want you to really think about that for a second. If you're standing right at the base of Mount Everest, you obviously don't just teleport to the top, and you certainly don't get there in one giant Olympic-level jump. No way.
The formula is actually pretty simple, though definitely challenging. First off, it takes courage just to take that very first step off flat ground. Second, you need persistence to keep going when your muscles ache and the path gets ridiculously steep. And finally, you need consistent effort. Just like a climber who doesn't reach the peak in one jump, your dreams require steady, step-by-step execution. A climber reaches the summit literally one grueling footstep at a time. And you know what? Your goals work the exact same way. It's the consistency of the effort applied day after day that eventually scales the peak.
Section 3. Rethinking failure. Changing your mindset on setbacks.
Now, of course, the climb is never going to be perfectly smooth. You're going to hit bad weather, loose rocks, and moments where you slip. 10,000. I want you to let that number really sink in for a second. Imagine trying to do something, literally anything, and failing 10,000 times. Well, that is the staggering amount of times the inventor Thomas Edison failed before he finally successfully invented the working light bulb. 10,000 attempts. Most of us want to throw in the towel after 2 or 3 bad tries, right?
But when Edison was actually asked about all those failures, he simply responded, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." I mean, wow. It completely flips the script. He didn't look at it and see 10,000 defeats. He saw 10,000 eliminated options that narrowed his path directly toward the ultimate solution.
Edison's example really shows us the true meaning of a setback. First, failure absolutely isn't the end. It's actually the very beginning of learning. It gives you invaluable data. Second, every setback is proof that you are actually trying. You're out there in the arena doing the hard work, instead of just sitting comfortably on the sidelines. And third, every single attempt brings you closer to success. Think of it this way. Every attempt is a required building block. You simply cannot construct a building without the bricks of failure.
Section 4. Creating unstoppable success. Turning insight into daily action.
So, up to this point, we've talked a lot about courage, persistence, and resilience. But to translate all of that into tangible results, well, we have to look at the dynamic duo of achievement, motivation versus discipline. Motivation is really just the spark that gets you started. It's that fleeting feeling of inspiration you might get from, say, an explainer like this one. But discipline? Discipline is the consistent fuel that keeps you going long after that initial spark has faded out. Discipline definitely beats motivation on its own, but when you combine them, when you have both the spark and the fuel together, they create truly unstoppable success.
So what does this discipline actually look like on a daily basis? Well, it means choosing to write that single page. It means sitting down to solve that one math problem. It means setting up your camera to record that video, or honestly, just making the deliberate choice to wake up with gratitude. These are not giant leaps, they are single footsteps. I challenge you to mentally pick one small action right now that you can execute today to bring you closer to your own dream. Which brings us to our final challenge for you. What is the one small action you will take today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Your best self is waiting for you to take that step, so don't keep them waiting. Make a choice today. And hey, if this explainer provided a spark of clarity for you, please share it with someone else who might need that exact same push. Keep moving forward, step by step,